So if you are joining live and you do put a chat in the a comments in the chat section, I can't see it because if I have my Facebook open, it creates that sound feedback. So I'll go back and check in after the video in case you do. So tonight's full moon activation, which I'm really excited for. Before we get into it, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the energies for March. Now, I'm not an astrologist and I don't know a whole lot. However, when you hear other astrologers talk about it, and then with my own experiences, I just know that there is truth to what everyone is saying. And so we've had like a big past couple of weeks with the last new moon. It's just hit quite a lot of us with like a ton of bricks. It was definitely a transformative period. And then as we come into this new full moon, it's just all ramping up and escalating. So we have the full moon, which is peaks at I think 7 or 7:30 tomorrow morning. And then just afterwards, Saturn moves into Pisces for the first time. Well, Saturn's transit is really slow, so it stays in each sign for about 3 years. So we're having a massive transit with Saturn moving into Pisces. And so with these two huge events, this full moon being a super moon, meaning that what it's bringing up maybe even more in our faces or more potent. There is a lot going on, and this is really in preparation for massive quantum leaps that are just opening up. I mean, Earth is shifting her frequency at an extremely fast rate, and we are being called to move along with her. And we can't bring with us into these higher frequencies the lower frequencies of our past that do not serve us as we move up into the 5D. And so some of the themes for this full moon that would be good for you to pay attention to if you're not already are things around health and healing. So, healing anything, and to do with health. So your physical vessel, how we treat our physical vessels is what I'm feeling a lot here. How we, any sort of potential like self-sabotaging habits that we have, especially with relation to our physical vessels, whether it be, for me, a big one is coffee. So I'm doing a bit of a cleanse this month, and with that, I am weaning myself off coffee, and aim to be off it completely by the end of the week. Because I've known for such a long time, and it really came to a head a few days ago, or probably about a week ago, just how much coffee is impacting the way that I function, the way that I feel. So yeah, any other sabotaging habits you may have around health, could it be too much alcohol, cigarettes, foods that we put in, the foods that we don't put in, exercise, whatever it is, whatever you feel that's important to you, that's something that's just been niggling away, and you know that you need to make a change there. Now is a really, really, really good time to go ahead and make that change, because the energies are going to support you. So yeah, definitely asking yourself the questions like, what challenges are you facing? So what are the things that are coming up for you? Where are you feeling torn to make a decision, or struggling with this situation that's in your life? Like any sort of negative or perceived negative emotion is an indication that something isn't in alignment. And so that's where you need to go within, sit with yourself, and find out what is in alignment and what needs to change for you to get yourself there. So yeah, what changes do you need to make you feel better? Because when you are in alignment, you feel better. When you are doing things that are true to you, feel good to you, you feel better. And I'll give my personal example, and this has been a bit of a hard pill to swallow. It's very challenging. So I started homeschooling my preppy, my 5-year-old, and this year. And I honestly thought that I was going to be able to, well, actually, I knew I was taking on too much, 2 jobs and 2 little kids and homeschooling. And it just very like it got last week. So perfect timing with the new moon and everything. The changes that I was seeing in my son were just shouting, "This isn't working." It was like in my face, "This isn't working." And so, of course, I struggled and I've cried and I've felt guilty. And I'm like, and I've had to make the decision that I think he needs to go to school. So we're looking into that at the moment. But that has been a massive realization because there is a part of me that really values homeschooling and I see so much importance in it. And there is so much wrong with the school system, in my opinion, that is not supportive of developing children who are connected to their intuition, to themselves. I want, my children to remain in touch with themselves and not bend themselves to fit every person in school. However, acknowledging that I am not in the place to be able to offer that right now. And it's not forever, but not right now. And that's been a really challenging thing. But when I felt into it, when you start to feel into it, and I felt relief. And then I still, for days toyed with that. I'm like, but, in my heart, I really want to homeschool. But sending him to school is what made me feel better. So when I felt into, do I stop business so I can homeschool? That just felt restrictive in me. Do I continue trying to do everything and homeschool and just make some changes that would mean I'd have literally no time for anything? That felt really restrictive. Do I send him to school? That's where I felt relief. And as much as that went against what my brain thinks I want, my heart is telling me that that's where I'm going to find relief. And so that's sort of the decision I'm going with. So sorry, I'm just checking my notes here as well. So there's just any other habits in your life that are not necessarily related to health. Maybe it's, people pleasing, always putting other people's needs before your own, always seeking to check in on people and be there for people and not receive that in return, or not check in on yourself and be there for yourself, anything like that. Just these sorts of things that you just know, like there's an inner knowing. And as I'm talking, you will know what these are. And now is a really good time to sit with those parts of yourself, those aspects of yourself, and acknowledge why they are there, how they have served you in the past, but how they no longer serve you now. And give them permission to be let go of, for you to transcend them and move up. Release that vibration or integrate it with love, shining light on those shadows so that you can raise your vibration. Okay, so that was just a little bit about what's going on, very minimal. And before we got into the actual activation, I just wanted to pull a card to see if Spirit has any messages for us. Just going to give them a quick shuffle. I'm using the Beyond Lemuria deck. It's such a beautiful deck. All hand painted. All of the artist, Izzy Ivy, has painted these and turned them all into oracle cards. All right, so Spirit, what message do you have for the collective that are tuning in for this full moon activation? Cards are really big and a little challenging. HDS. So we have the heart chakra. Beautiful dragonfly in there. I love that. Transformation time. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly read from the book. Okay, so the key words are love for oneself and others, relationships, compassion, forgiveness, empathy, connection, receptivity, acceptance, and generosity. And actually, the forgiveness here, when I said that, I just forgiving of ourselves. So forgiving of others, but also so more importantly, forgiving of ourselves, letting go of any distortions that we have about ourselves based on things that we may have done when we weren't connected to source or were hurt or running from something. So this chakra card represents love in its many forms. It reminds you that everything in life can unfold into love or fear when unfurled back enough. The foundation of all you seek lies in the universal desire and right to feel love and be loved. Love heals. God is love. There is the force that will change. This is the force that will change the world. So to restore, count everything in your life that you are grateful for. Think of all those you love and how that wonderful feeling radiates from your heart. Consider those you can forgive and extend that feeling out to them. Remember, we all just want to be loved and accepted, but insecurities and triggers can cause behaviors that move us away from this place. Have compassion. Know that others may be in their suffering. Expand your awareness and heart-centered radiance for all beings on the planet. Encapsulate Earth in love and compassion. Bask in the blissful feeling of the planet in all of its perfect balance, loving back to you. Yeah, so that actually rings true with another message that I was sort of listening to today, in that really letting go of judgment of others as well, like understanding that when people are doing things or behaving in ways that we would deem very inappropriate or hurtful, unacceptable, that they are doing it from a place of hurt, from their own trauma that they are blinded by. So many people are walking around blinded by their own experiences and how they have affected them. And so it's so important for us to do the work on ourselves and do our own healing and raise our vibration, because that creates the ripple effect. This is how it sort of ripples out throughout humanity. People start picking up on your vibes and it wakes them up. They're like, how are they doing that? Like, how do they just seem so different now between you person? Okay, I'm just going to support them. All right, so I'm going to tune in now, and I invite you to gather your crystals or light a candle or anything for you that would signify some sort of a ceremony. Maybe it's just a quiet place, whatever it may be. And potentially even have a journal and pen to hand for afterwards, in case anything comes up that you may want to write down, journal about afterwards. Just as you do that, I'm just going to take a moment to tune in. Tune into Source, to my higher self and guides. And inviting in the energies that wish to serve in the activation for the intentions that I set today, for the collective who are listening. Inviting in the light beings who wish to participate in this activation and healing. Light beings, the Arcturians, the Palladians, who are with me. I invite you here today to help with the bringing in the healing energies that are necessary for the collective healing, for the collective that need healing today. And I ask for these codes, these beautiful light codes, to be brought in with the intention of opening us to be more receptive, to feel in spirit, to allow in spirit to help us on our healing journey, leading the way. Being activated into seeing the bigger picture of our experiences, to understand that everything is working for us and, everything is happening for us and not to us, and being okay with that. Just riding the waves, knowing that it will pass. Allow us to be activated in our courage to face the shadows that have been lurking, yet we have not been able to sit with them out of fear. And to allow us to let go, to release any resistance to healing, to letting go of habits that no longer serve us. So that's the intention that we set for today's healing and activation. I ask that you just make yourself nice and comfortable. You can close your eyes and relax. And be open, set the intention to be open to receive everything that you need to receive, knowing that it is all divine, it is all perfect. And allowing this healing and activation to take place in all of your timelines that you have lived, past and present. And allowing any lost fragments of your soul to come back to you. No kio tuia kia shukia tuki uata kia takia huaia ta. Yokoto kia makia shikia mayakoa ya shia kataia daria daria toko pakiana. Ya shia kataria oko kiana kiara kiara kiria oko pachi ya kataria utukia naka ia shiaka. Ya siaka toka hia la kataki o tukuraha la kia manakata. Machia taria kupataria ia la kitia taria pakodo tukutukuru kivea takria uishia kataria ta. Maya kahia maya kataria hia takria hoshia kataria kataria taria pukuturu. Ya kara tia puru turu. Yakshia taria pakaria taria ia taria ukutu kiama tiaka. Moixia ia kupakiana. Okotoriata akia shakaria taria. Okataparia takia hatakria. Oko toko oko briakatakia ia takria. Maya kapakia na manaya taria ukaparia katakria uturia tabria akapakia na taria ukutukro ya shia taria ya kataria makataria toria taria ya takria ya tukria patakria ya shi ya kataria ukutupatia taria ya mana ya Yoko pokiana hiana ia shia kia tokia patakia ukopotokria hia okia shia kia pa kia doko tokuri hia pi kia shi kia kyo ko pokio yakshia taria waia maya yo ho aishia yakshia pataria Yakapata kia taria kukotokuria taria ukichia patakia maya kataria yokshia pataria yakata ia pokia shakia mana kataria o maya chia taia makia ta O maya kataria taria toria hia pakataria taria okata taria putukuria taria ayashia kia mia o kia mia o shiaka mia na yena mana yana o kaparia taria ia shia kia puya tia kia mia ia taka shiaka o kaparia hia O kapare hia. O karapara hia. O shia kapare hia. O kare maya hia. O kapara hia. O shia. O shia. O shia. O kaparia hia. O shia kaparia hia. O shia kapare hia. O kaparia. Maikahia sakia patakria shikapanataria ia men ka maya takria shakria patakria upaka tia o maya taria paria urataya ia piria tari ia pakria ho shuku tukuru yakta ria roparia taria o karria pataria hia shia kaparia taria hia Maya kara hia hoa hia hoa maya Oh my ya. Ashiaka puka ya namanehi ashiakara. Maya hoa shiaka. Hua haya sakia manahaya. O shiaka bariahaya. Hua hua pakiana here. O shiakaria here. O kabria here. Wa shiakari here. O kataria here. Mayaka. O shiaka. Ya pare here. Oa siakara here. Oa shia here. Para here. Kora here. Mana here. Oya sakia maya Hawaii. Oh, tora ai. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Paraya wa shia. Waria taraia karaia ramanakia taraia o akatarahia hia. Hua sia karahia. Ukshia. Pariaka. Okaria amayaka. Asakya ha tarihia hia maya ya hoa ya naya. Shakyama akaria posia parihia. Ukshia ha tarihia hia makia tarihia hia. Akapatia hia. Ukabria, Akaria, Ushakataria Maia, Takia Maia, da Ketia hia, Hotoria, Shakia, Ukaria, Maya, Osia Kapataria, Iamana, Io Okshia Tarahia, O Akamaya, Sayataya, Okaria Taria hia, Osharihia hia, Maya Taria. Ashiako sho ataria makaria here. O shiaka patari here. O akapataria. Yakara here. Releasing all that is ready to be released with that energy. And making space, making room, allowing in an influx of light codes of pure love, divine light energy. Aya saya paya shia karaya manaya taraya manaya aya manaya asakaria hawa shia aya haya pokaria ya sakia manaya wa sakia na ya manaya wa ya sakia na shakia hoa samaya no toria karaya hoshia kataria. Opa kia na ya ho hai maya ho hai mai o shakia na hai o maya ho hai maya o ai o maya no akaria manaya hanaya horaya o karia ho maya ya ho mai. Orahia manahia homaya nahia. Homaya nahia hona manahia. Oakirashia. Sakya parihia ya mukataria oshiakataria ukaparia taria humanaya. Akaria hoshakaria pakaria hadaria taria. Makaya okaria ha takia manaha. Shukriya tarihia harihia sakya mana pokahia shia katarihia tukru yakshia taria mayaka sata ya sata. A little goes a long way. Just remember that. Just remember that when you're putting time and effort into yourself, into your healing, into your journey. It doesn't have to be anything big and extravagant and, you know, massive ritual, ceremony, all of those sorts of things. Every little bit counts, every little step counts. Whatever you are capable of, whatever you are ready for, it's all counts. Oa sakia manahia shakia tokia manahia tarehia bukapatakiria ha. Aya sakia. O kaya sakia maya ho aya naya ho. Connecting you now from the heart space up through your higher heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, your merkaba. Connecting you more strongly, more deeply, more knowingly with the infinite wisdom of your soul that is available to you, with your soul tribe, your soul family. Your soul family are looking for you. They are here waiting to be connected with you. Oh, Sakya Taria. Oh, Shepataria, oh, Cabria, yes. So if you could just imagine now that there is a stream of divine divine white light. Just opening up your crown and this stream or cord, of divine bright white light. Is coming down now, coming down through your crown, through your third eye, activating it, activating your throat as it moves through your throat, moving down through your higher heart and into your heart space now. And it's just going to reside here for a bit. And it's just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger as it resides in your heart space. And as it does, it is bringing with it down this cord of gold, of divine white light, is ancient wisdom that is available to you, light codes, your inner truth, your inner knowing, your inner well-being. What's streaming through is what resonates with you into your heart space. And just imagine now that this beautiful white light is just emanating from your heart space, from the front and the back, and just spreading all throughout the room, all throughout the building that you are in, all over the town that you are in, all over the world and all over the universe, spreading out. And then, whilst it is spread out right across the universe, the cord is going to continue on now, down from the heart, down through the solar plexus, down through the sacral, and activating both of these as it passes through into your root. And then moving down both of your legs through your feet and shooting out your feet down into Mother Earth, deep into Mother Gaia, through all of the beautiful, rich nutrients, vitamins of the soils, the minerals that are on offer in Mother Earth. Continuing on down, 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 down through the crust into her beautiful crystalline core. And anchoring in there. Connecting this ancient wisdom, knowledge, codes from up above. That these beautiful light beings who have joined us here today ascending down. Your light families, your soul families. Connecting that light, that wisdom down through you, through your heart space, emanating it out into the world, the universe, and continuing on and anchoring into Mother Gaia. And then bringing Mother Gaia's beautiful healing energies, her nurturing healing energies back up through that cord, coming back up, 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 up into your legs, coming through your leg, up, back through your root, your sacrum, your solar plexus, back into the heart space, continuing on up through the throat, the third eye and the crown. Connecting all the way back up into the galaxies above. You are the channel, the anchor of this beautiful divine healing light. And as this light is moving all through your body, it is activating all of your cells, moving through all of your organs, all of your blood vessels, all of your systems, the glands, the lymph nodes, the brain, the heart. All of the cells are being activated to a remembering. They're glowing, beautiful, bright, white light. And just relax as you allow these beautiful light codes to trickle on in. Kriya kataria hia putukriya takriya hia mana hia oka shakaria taria manaya taria yaksha ho taria hia ma ya na ya o aka ya. Maya hosiata hia hoshi. And now, as you remain connected up above and down below, pull back your energy field now. Back through the universe, back through Earth, coming back to creating a bubble around you, about a meter, spending out a meter from you in all directions. Closing in your energy. And just know that this energy is going to be working for you overnight as you rest. Moving through your body, clearing what needs to be cleared, activating what needs to be ready to. Oh, yeah. We send you divine love and acceptance for all that you are in all of your forms, in all of your ways. I think that's it. So just coming back to your body. Feeling your fingers and your toes. Becoming aware of the room sounds around you. Just take a big deep breath in when you're ready. And breathe out. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Come back to full awareness. Some really nice, loving, really subtle and gentle energies coming through there at the end. And that's sort of like what I was feeling right from the very beginning. Definitely a clearing as well, first half of that channeling. And yeah, so just know that what has happened then is that you have been activated, we channeled the divine wisdom, knowledge, light codes into your energy field, into your physical being. And this energy is just going to continue flowing through you. So yeah, that'll continue on as you sleep. I hope you find you'll have a really good night's sleep tonight. And just remember to drink plenty of water. Now, depending on how you're affected, a theme that's been happening is dizziness with the energy activations, the bringing in the new energies can be quite disorientating and dizzy at times. So if you're feeling that way, just remember to ground yourself. Yeah, so that's it for tonight, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any experience or if anything came up for you, if you want to share, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. And otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. And best of luck with facing anything that's coming up for you at this time. Know that you are not alone. We are all going through it. And it is okay to have emotions and be feeling down or confused or whatever. But with this activation and with working through it with your journal, asking certain questions, seeking to understand, you will find an easier way. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night.